welcome back. We are very sorry for the breaking transmission.
So sorry.
We're very, very sorry. As I was saying earlier on, like, he asked me what could make me to fall out of love with someone. Okay, the thing is disrespect. Disrespect, I don't like it.
With a practical example.
With a practical example. I am with you. Let's say you're my friend, just a friend.
All right, we're actually discussing why do people
fall out of love.
That's the topic.
Yes, so
all right. So
let's say for example now.
all right.
We are dating.
Okay.
And then I'm always taking time out of my busy schedule to check up on you.
Okay.
And then you think you think I'm dumb doing that, you ignore, you don't chat back, you don't even acknowledge it.
Okay.
Or still you will read the message and ignore.
That's annoying.
And that's very, very let me talk, and that's very, very annoying. Okay. And you post online.
Okay.
Is that not disrespect?
It is.
And the other one is if you think you can actually like outsmart me.
Outsmart in what sense?
By cheating. Cheating is also disrespect.
Well.
Yes. You're my guy. The same house I am coming to come and see you daily. You are still carrying another girl to that same house. Fine, first time I can forgive you, but then continuous time, like continuously you are doing it, and you feel it's the normal thing. Why are you guys laughing? It's not funny.
No, it's not funny actually.
It's
like,
not funny, you're only laughing.
You are doing it continuously, like you feel like, oh, it's a normal thing. She will forgive me. That's another.
No, ladies can actually forgive a cheating guy.
Of course,
actually
but once
for that.
no.
Thank you. I commend the guys for that because a guy can never.
I know a guy can never forgive. Exactly, I know. But you guys are.
We are what? We are more logical than emotional. That's why.
And guys are permitted to cheat.
It's not be good for logical.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that guys are permitted to cheat. Actually.
All right, you can actually call us in. Please, we'll drop the number. You can call us in. Let us know what you think. Like why people fall out of love. Your own opinion
on this.
Even if you have your experience, your personal experience.
Have you had an experience before? No, those kind of things. Just call us in. Let's know why people do fall out of married and you're married who are doing lovey-dovey. Why they can actually fall out of love. That's it. So in my own distance, like I said before, is lack of disrespect. When you don't feel appreciated and when someone don't value you, because sometimes when you're just starting a relationship, they'll be like, I value you, those kind of things.
You know the sweet things.
Yeah,
those sweet words.
It will get to a point whereby no matter what you do, the person will not even recognize it anymore. It can make you feel like, are you still in love with me? Like, do you still feel the same way you felt the first day we met? And when I'm not getting that vibe,
how do people actually get to that stage whereby they actually maybe one person don't actually care about the other person's feelings anymore? How do they get to that stage?
Well, I think like I said before is sometimes it's lack of trust as well. Like when you are like, let's say you're married or you are in a relationship if you don't trust your partner, it might lead to that. You understand? Because there are some guys who doesn't like their girl checking their phone. To just be safe, you just respect yourself.
What I think is that it's communication.
Communication is key.
Communication started the relationship.
Yeah.
There's no relationship without communication.
That's true.
So
you get sense.
In anything you are feeling, how you are feeling in a relationship, you have to communicate to your partner. If you want to check your partner's phone, if you don't feel secure anymore, in a polite manner, just
I can't check my partner's phone. I'm serious, I can't. I know why I'm saying that because I get worried easily. So imagine checking my partner's phone.
It's better to die at once than to die gradually.
I don't want to die. Okay, would like to drop a number.
Yeah, we'll drop the number so you can call in. Yes. Let's know what you think. Is from what you tell us.
That's why.
What you tell us. We don't really care about what we see. Now, wait till you tell us. Now we won't follow. You understand?
So
and when you're no more communicating, you'll be like, maybe you're giving another person attention.
God bless you.
You're giving another person attention. And see, whether you might be, it may not be true. You understand? You may not really be giving, it might be your job that is eating you up. It might be something else. But for the fact that you are not communicating, you're not telling us what we are supposed to hear.
What are you supposed to hear?
Imagine,
Okay.
let's say I'm at work, be like, hello babe, what's up? Good morning. How you feeling? How was the night? It was fine. How is work going? You know, that kind of thing. And he didn't call me. Let's say a day passes. The next day, haba. No, there are people like that say, you know, I've been busy.
I've been busy.
Busy doing what? But no matter how busy a lady, a girl is, you understand, a woman, a lady, no matter how busy they are. A lady
that is in love.
Yes, a lady that is in love. They always want to like check up on their partner, no matter anyhow it be.
Yeah, that's just it.
Have you dropped the number now?
Check up on your partner.
It still boils down to communication.
Okay,
anyhow you feel, just have to communicate it to your partner. If you are not feeling, if you don't want to trust them a little bit anymore, you can just tell them that due to so things that you've done and this kind of behavior that you've started bringing up some of these days, I think you people need to talk. And you just talk it out, and then maybe the guy will just confess that, oh, it's my work that is taking my time or something. And there's one thing I know: if a guy loves you, you will know. And if a guy does not love you, you will be confused. That's just it.
Confused.
If you are confused, that means a guy does not love you. That's it. As a lady, you ladies are emotional.
Yeah.
If a guy loves you,
that's who we are.
You will know. You would know. There is no way you won't know. And if a lady loves you as well, you would know.
A number.
But if she does not love you, you will just feel confused. At times you feel you're in a relationship. At times you feel you are not.
Call in.
So you just need. But I don't even know how ladies at times. You would know that this thing is leading nowhere. Like the way this relationship is sailing. It's sailing to somewhere you don't even know. You don't know the bus stop. Now you just feel like, I love him. I do this. Man, that thing is just sickening. I don't even understand.
Well, anyhow it is, I believe that no matter how much, like if you're falling out of love with your partner, just go back to your first love,
to
like
where you guys met. You need to rekindle the fire again.
If it means going out on a date again or something, just do something to rekindle it, right?
We have a line you can call in if you want to drop any view or any opinion. Please call in.
Yeah, just call the number for them.
Sorry, it's 091-333-83625.
Again.
091-333-83625.
Yes, just call us in. Let's know what
your opinion, your experience.
Because this thing they call love, and sometimes in my language they say love, and you understand? You know, love. I love love.
Love is a beautiful thing.
I love love.
I love love, and I love money more. I love when I'm getting attention. You understand? And if you're not giving me attention
is actually the food of ladies.
I will start thinking that there's something that
something else is taking the attention, or someone else.
You understand? So please, if you have a partner and you're not giving him or her attention, there's every tendency that love it goes soon sour. Yes, but seriously, that's the truth. That's the truth. You get so, and you know, men, they like respect.
Okay. We love respect.
You understand? They love respect.
Yes,
you see the
love
man
respect.
Here, they love respect.
You need to respect.
And if you don't give a woman attention, she will not respect you.
We have a caller.
So we don't
okay, we have a call already.
Yes, we do.
Okay,
it's off.
All right.
Okay, we have a caller. Hello, good afternoon. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please, your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, I hope I'm calling from Ikofu.
Okay. So what's your contribution to the subject matter?
Yeah. Actually, you guys are just fantastic, you know. But there is something that is annoying. And the thing is, couples, a lot of things made couples to fall out of love.
Okay.
A lot of things. And I will just mention most important is the money aspect, monetary aspect of.
Wow.
When money is concerned, love can be, tampered with. You know, I'd rather say that money is the root of all evil.
Okay.
So money can affect, money can be an interest, money can go a very long way. Maybe the wife is rich. Okay, for example, let me use Akidele.
Okay.
Akidele has the marriage, the broken marriage, etc. You know, if you look deeply and of course you know deeply what happens with them. It's money.
Oh.
You know, I saw one of their picture when they carry their twins.
Hello.
Hello, are you there?
Hello?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma, we
yeah.
are with you.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you, ma.
Okay, I saw a picture of Funke Akindele and JJC, when they were having their twins, the twins.
Okay.
They were looking so happy and in love, truly in love. And then it was so amazing. I was so jealous that I really like JJC Akindele. But
Yes.
look at what happened at the end of the day, just like that.
Oh.
Because I'm looking this is the monetary aspect. So I think money is our money. I'm Nigeria now. The person is for a man to be richer than the woman. When the woman is richer than the man, now big problem. I think my brother.
Okay.
Honestly.
Oh, thank you so much, ma.
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Maria.
You guys are trying now. Keep it up.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Bye.
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 We understand what she's trying to say. Like when a woman has more money than the husband, there'll be. But it's not always like that. So
It is not.
it's
in
about
all
it's
cases.
about the person,
It's not
like
in all
the
cases.
individual.
But when it comes to marriage, I think financial aspect is just a very, very crucial aspect, and it's just like walking on eggshell at any time. But I don't know. Most of our women, it's just only few of them that are able to cope with marriage or relationship when money is being removed from the man's side. When a man or when it is very difficult for the man to actually fund the relationship or marriage. I don't know.
Money is love the sweet, money the spice them.
Wow.
Yes.
We have some comments here.
Okay. Let's look at it.
Oluwaseyi Akinlaye said, betrayal can radically alter how someone feels about their partner. He also said, discovering that your partner has hidden something from you, cheated on you, or behaved in a way that is inconsistent with who you thought they were, can do irreparable damage to the relationship.
Oh.
Yeah.
He also said,
you're right.
if the relationship started poorly, moved too fast in the beginning, or was a product of an affair, it is likely not rooted enough to withstand time or overcome any real relationship obstacles.
See, what's his name again? What's the name of that person?
Oluwaseyi Akinlaye.
See, bros. It's like you're a relationship expert.
For real.
Are you blessed to see your elder brother or younger brother? I don't understand. Like, you are a pro. Your comment is so amazing.
Really
honestly.
analyze it and
seriously, you did, and I think we have to dive into a different thing right now.
Okay.
Like Diola, what do you think? Like this thing that's this intertribal marriage of a thing. Yeah, like you are Yoruba, right?
Yoruba.
And I'm confirmed Igbo girl. He's a Yoruba guy. So we also want to know, like, why is it that most of our parents, when you tell them that you want to marry somebody who is not from your tribe, they first of all react negatively before they will try to consider. We want to know why.
I want to say something.
Okay.
If I were to bring a white man to the house, they would definitely allow me to marry the white man.
Because the white man.
Because he's a white man. Because that's African for you.
Okay.
But if I were to bring like an Hausa man, they'll be like, no, you cannot.
You cannot marry. Why?
So why? Why is it like that?
We want to know from you why. Why do you think it's like that?
Well, I think most of our parents, they are more tribalistic than we, the youth of nowadays.
And it's a problem. I don't like that fact.
Even relating it into the political aspect of Nigeria. Most of the times, these are old people. They believe, maybe because due to the experience of the civil war or something, the war of the intertribal wars, there's this belief that this person that you defeated during the war then will come back and haunt you. So you don't want to give the person chance to even be able to revenge or anything. So they kind of see through that lens of tribalism when it comes to their children. If I should bring maybe an Igbo girl now or Hausa lady to the house that I want to marry, the first of all, in fact, you can't even think of it. I noticed that when youths of nowadays are thinking of getting married, they actually think of their tribe first. They don't give love chance first, like even if this is Hausa or Igbo or Fulani girl.
See, so
far there's love there.
You don't have to blame them, because most of our parents, like me as a person, I remember when I was moving into Lagos State, one of the things my mom told me is, don't bring a Yoruba man to the house. Don't bring a Yoruba man.
So you can actually bring someone like me.
Who is you? That was one of the first things she told me. Like, This is why you're going to Lagos.
Okay.
Don't bring a Yoruba man to the house.
Me?
You understand?
But you bring the white man.
Today,
Maybe they will.
If I see Hausa man today and I love him and I love him, he loves me, he respects me, he shows me love, he gives me everything I want.
The Hausa man won't step his feet inside your house because your mom will just throw you outside. They will just tell you that no, this one you are not my child.
See,
if it is this my two breasts that you suck, you will listen to what I. That is what they will say.
Okay. First of all, do you know what most parents consider? They consider someone, especially the ones who are not really fluent in speaking other language than the one they know. You understand? Let's say let's say for instance an Igbo woman who doesn't know how to speak or who is not fluent in English except her own language.
Okay.
Now you as her daughter bringing a man who cannot communicate, she cannot communicate
in
with
that language.
She will feel so uncomfortable, and I believe that is one of the reasons why our parents, especially our mothers, they always frown when the daughters say, "Mommy, I want to get married to someone who is not our tribe." You understand? That's one of the reasons why they frown at it. You get? But you as a person, can you marry someone who is not your tribe?
Of course.
What if your father or your mother says no?
Exactly.
We don't want this girl. We want you to marry a Yoruba girl. Please look for a Yoruba girl and marry.
There's something you won't. They are not the one to live someone's life, or let me just personalize it. They are not the ones to live my life. I would live it, and all the challenges that would come with the marriage, they will not be the one to solve it. I'll be the one to face everything. And even in a Yoruba, in the same tribe marriage, there are challenges already. So they just tend to look at it from the tribal aspect. They don't look at it from the compatibility, maybe love or religion or something.
Now let's say, okay, let's relate this to our previous topic, which is why couple fall out of love. Now, what if on the long run something that happens? Remember, your parents were against you. We're against you marrying this girl who is not your tribe, and something that happened. What are you going to do? Because one, they didn't support you in the first place, and you going back to them to seek for advice is going to be disaster. Yes. So what are you going to do as a person?
Well, what you should have done before going into the relationship is that you should have calculated and permutated and make your research and statistics that this relationship I'm going into, though I don't know, maybe the person was about 21 years or so then, because after this adolescent age, we're probably 20, 21, 22, you still have this kind of childish thinking. We are not serious yet. Youth, probably male and female, just feel like, see, let me just feel loved or something. You just want to feel among. Let me have someone to call a girlfriend or a boyfriend. But I think at the age of 25 upward, you start thinking realistically, like, can I get married to Fulani woman? I be Yoruba. I would think Papa go. My man will even agree. My mother knows.
Oh God, they will just
so something like that.
Shake their head.
So I just think in this kind of stage, whereby 25 upward, should be a more realistic stuff. It should be clear about where you are going to. If you know that this thing would not work, don't even try spelling it. If you know you cannot eat it, if you know you won't swallow, you don't smell it at all. Don't even go close. If you are a Yoruba guy or something, though people are actually getting married to other tribe or something, and if you actually want to and you really love this girl or the guy, you just have to stand your ground.
Well, me as a person,
you stand your ground.
I don't see anything wrong with it because I actually see it as fun.
See, we the youth nowadays, we don't see anything wrong with it, but because marriage is not just a union of two people, I think it's a union of two families merging together. So the families,
and they should leave our love alone. I don't understand.
Whereby your mother-in-law will move into your house and come and live
with you.
No, I don't understand because it's not. Okay, let's look at the comments we have here. Wilfred Maker said, I feel it is mostly from the female gender. Okay, I believe he's talking about why people fall out of love. Okay. He said when in a relationship, they don't be as sexy as they should. They get too comfortable and start being less attractive.
Yes.
Okay, now.
Yes. That is a very, very important thing. What's the guy's name?
Wilfred Maker.
Wilfred. Maximum salama for you. I salama for you.
Okay, that's why the man will not fall out of love.
That's it, because most of the time in marriages, let me say this thing. In marriages, during the dating or courting this thing, the lady tends to look this beautiful every time, but once the guy have married you, you are not a wife, you now start tying rapper.
And
who does that?
You buy the clothes back for her. Get those things.
He's not about buying the clothes. She has the clothes before.
Maybe
he has the clothes.
He's not entering her again.
He's not entering her.
It's not too small for her body.
That one is maybe. that one is maybe. You will not start tying wrapper and be looking tattered or something. But when you're actually going out, you now make up.
Okay.
Who are you trying to entice outside? So the guy will feel somehow.
Commenting on the intertribal marriage, Emeka Wifres said, it is so because of language barrier. It leads to misunderstanding and misinterpretation that come from a lack of clarity of thought and speech.
Well,
but is that true?
Well, I don't buy into that idea. I think if you and someone are actually compatible, to cut across that language barrier, because you will just feel okay with the person, regardless of the language or anything.
Peace.
There's one of my uncle that got married to someone who is not Yoruba. Yes, to Igbo woman actually. And they are doing well today.
We don't have problems.
In fact, they will be having challenges once in a while, but they are settling.
Excuse me, I thought you said they don't have problems.
I'm not saying they won't have problems. They will be, for them to be able to settle their problem by themselves. That means they are doing well.
Well, the truth is that marriage is not for premature people. It's not for amateur.
It's not for someone that's not ready to decide on.
And marriage is not really. It's not by age. Marriage is for, and maturity is not by age.
Yeah.
Marriage is for two reasonable, mature people, mature in their minds. You understand? So even if you're having issues, you can be able to sort it out
resolve the
among
issues.
Yourself, not to involve a third party.
Holding grudges or anything or trying to revenge. No.
Please, you can call in. Please, the number is there for you to call in. Want to know what you think about intertribal marriage and why
people fall out
of love. That one said loud. Someone says because the ladies they start getting less attractive. They stop pimping themselves like
exactly.
What about the man?
This person says something about the lady, so let us stay on the ladies first.
No, what about the babe? How far? What about the men?
What about the men?
Why would a girl
what about the ladies?
Fall out of
After
love
you've married a lady, now a beautiful lady, she will now be inside dressing somewhere, and when she wants to go to work or somewhere, she will now put on her sexiest gown or sexiest skirt or something. You now be like, wow, babe, you are fine today. You
need to follow her to work.
That one is a lie. You
need to
the
follow
guy
her
will
to
just
work.
Who is this girl going to? She's not used to dress sexy for me now. She's going outside, she's going to work. Hey, that's when your mind will start thinking something.
Hey, see.
But when you're inside, you need to dress sexy. You need to spice up the marriage with that. Because men, you are moved by what we see. So that's just it.
Well, the thing there is, as far as I'm concerned,
okay,
my own issue is if you start giving me less of attention. Let's say once in a week you take me to
once in a week. I mean 3 times in a week.
I'm just saying because are we not working? Are we not
3 times in a week?
Are we supposed to use
you
our
guys
time
every
to
day?
You guys should listen to me. There's no problem in taking you guys out. Yeah, there's no problem.
We girls,
wait.
I be me. Wait, we girls, I be taking me out.
Okay. Let me personalize it.
I don't understand.
I'm not a cheat.
This guy
There are guys who get married to more than one woman.
Should be your person that you want to get married to like 100.
Of course, that's my personal decision. So okay.
With this your body. How are you going to be?
He said he wants to get married to 100.
So let's just
when you're not King Solomon,
let's look at it from this
you
angle.
just kill yourself.
Let's look at it from this angle. There's no problem in actually taking your wife out or something.
Okay.
But it takes 2 to tango.
Okay.
This life is give and take. We get moved by what we see. So if you don't dress well at home, if you are not sexy enough at home, that will kill our own morale to actually say something. It is how you dress that will compliment you, which will nourish your own inside. So we compliment what we see. If you don't dress well, you can't get any compliments. Come on, that's just it. So anytime you don't dress well and a guy actually compliments you, know that he is lying.
See,
you have to look good first.
See, me, I shall the talker. Men, when I get wahala, I don't understand. I just woke up from sleep. I should wear bun shorts.
Wait, what do?
Of course, you need to be sexy.
I just woke up from sleep. I should wear bun shorts.
No.
That can just tie wrapper and be looking like a whole woman.
I should brush my teeth.
Sorry, you actually shouldn't tie
I should brush my
wrapper to
teeth.
bed.
From sleep.
If you are with your man, you actually shouldn't tie wrapper to bed. You should. There are some kind of clothes.
What if the man doesn't buy all these sexy
You get it
clothes?
yourself.
You get it yourself.
What if I have
that will make him to provide money for you to get more.
Damn.
You don't understand?
Does it stop and see any man that will still want to?
You don't wait for your man to actually
you
buy
don't understand, like you get it
your
yourself when you wear that. No, some buttons be on.
Have you not seen? There are some men that if you still dress like they'll be like, this is too much.
That one
inside the room.
Inside the room. That is how you get your compliment.
Inside the room.
They're about to fight me. Or someone should come and rescue me from this hot seat.
If you dress like that, you will get more money to buy more.
Of course.
Strategy.
By the time we see something good, we'll compliment
from
you and be like, no, babe.
From 100 women.
No,
that's my personal decision.
Your own personal decision.
Yeah, it's my
you don't
personal
know
life.
what you want.
All right, please.
So guys, so far we have
show.
discussed about Peter Obi unveiling his vice presidential candidates.
Okay.
So, we got some comments. So
very
I
comments.
go back to the comments. I think you skipped
it's
one comment before about the political this thing. Peter
we
Obi.
got some comment, and we also discussed about why the couple fall out of love, and also about intertribal marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, that intertribal marriage, like I don't know. Like I told you guys before, when I was coming to Lagos, my mom said, "Don't bring a Yoruba man."
Yeah, I can marry anybody. I can marry Hausa.
I don't know human being.
As long as the person
is a Yoruba man not a human being?
Am I not human being?
Shut up.
Who
are you?
Please, if you want to propose, come and kneel down and do it properly.
Down.
See, I think
a car should be parked outside. You don't understand. If you want to propose,
that means you are materialistic.
Come here anything you want. Come here anything you want. A car should be parked outside if you want to propose to me. Yes.
Oh God.
With a bouquet, with a money bouquet, you know.
Look at like money bouquet.
See, the last time I checked, they told me that Igbo women they like money, but this lady here, she's not.
You will notice that many Yoruba don't get married to Igbo ladies.
Why?
Because you guys are just outrageously expensive.
We're expensive. It's not our fault. God made us to be.
Sorry,
like
so I'm not expensive.
I'm not saying that Yoruba ladies are cheap.
I'm not expensive. I don't understand.
She's feeling all happy right now.
No, she's feeling cheap now. I'm
Please
not saying that you're
keep
cheap.
dropping your comments.
I'm expensive, oh. I be hot, babe. So guys, keep dropping your comments. Don't forget to hit the like button.
Please,
very
important. Very important. And comment. We want to know what you think about why couple fall out of love, and what you think as well about intertribal marriage. Like, if you are an Igbo guy, would you comfortably
marry a Yoruba
guy or Hausa girl? People are not talking about Hausa.
Me, I said I can marry Hausa. I already said it already. I can marry Hausa.
No, you. That's personal.
And your parents will not say they are Boko Haram. I'm sorry.
I said it earlier that if I had brought a white man home, would they stop me from marrying?
Come on, this is Nigeria, this is Africa. Let's start from Africa first.
Okay.
Before the white. The white people are just like they are different species entirely.
They will definitely allow me to marry the white man. So if I should not bring intertribal, like Hausa.
That one is like interracial marriage. It's not tribal.
Okay, interracial. They will still allow me to marry him.
Of course.
Let's. So I will not bring Hausa that has money.
Let's look at this.
They're not telling not to marry him.
Let's look at this. You know, I know we've discussed about why couples fall out of love. Now, I want us to, and also intertribal marriage. Okay. Can we just look into why do celebrity marriages?
I beg. Share is celebrities marriage. I don't even understand what's
relating
happening
to
at all.
Why couples fall out of love. I think from taking example from this Akindele's marriage or something.
From what our first caller said, actually.
From what the first caller said, like monetary aspect, when a lady is actually richer than the man.
I don't want to buy that.
It is not just about Akindele now. There's this actress, Chacha AK and the husband Fanny. Okay. They are separated now.
They are separated.
So it's not just about Funke Akindele, but why? Why is this so?
Kora Obidi and her husband, they are separated.
That one loud.
So many, even Peter of P Square, he and his wife Anita Okoye, they are
having the wife
are they separated or they are just having?
They are about to be separated.
Peter Abipol, or what's his name, is having an affair with the maid.
With the maid.
Oga, maid. Your wife no.
Can you just imagine? You are a man.
I read something on WhatsApp the other day. The person said, the person in the marriage said that he decided to start intentionally cheating this year. He has been married for some years now. Intentional cheating.
Oh my God.
Wait. Listen to his reason. He said he has a house of his own. There is car, there's everything. Like nothing is lacking in the house.
Too much money.
But anytime he's running down financially and he's unable to bring in some kind of financial contributions, his wife will weaponize sex.
I know.
Yes.
No,
he said
bad.
it. His wife will now start withdrawing from
bad.
him until they start dropping the money.
Because everything can be rosy in a marriage.
Can you see?
Everything
so we shouldn't actually judge. We can't judge Paul or Peter P Square like that.
So you are trying to tell me that it's because of money.
You shouldn't jump into conclusion.
That he went to sleep with one lady.
It's so funny.
What if?
So like the man intentionally said, you see this year, I will cheat.
Not only the maid. Not only the maid.
Wait, what if he is experiencing the same thing in his marriage?
He could have called the wife and discussed with the wife.
You know how ladies.
That is why we said relationship is all about communication.
Communication.
He could have called the wife.
He
could have called the wife.
Maybe she doesn't even know what you're going through. Do you know that some men, even if they are going through financial challenge, they will not tell their partner.
See, and that's very bad.
See,
they won't relate. Their partner will know nothing about what they are going through.
See, let me tell you something about that. We discussed that on one WhatsApp group, I think last week or so. That guys don't talk, and ladies were just so angry about that if you are in love with me, you need to talk to me.
You need to talk to
because
us.
I'll be worried.
You need to talk to us.
Because biologically, scientifically, men and women are wired differently.
The fact that
a man can be with you, a man can marry you, he can be with you and not tell you the challenges that he's going through.
We women, we overthink a lot.
Yeah. You would think he's talking to another person.
Exactly. Okay, I'll be thinking something else. Doesn't that want me again?
Sorry guys, let's go to this comment.
Okay.
This is crazy. Oluwaseyi Akinlaye, right? I don't know if I'm right. He said, "Love is blind, but love, they say, conquers all things, and is blind to the multitude of sins." Okay. Then he said, "Intertribal marriage is gradually becoming increasingly common, despite challenges faced by individuals involved in the areas of language, cultural values, and among others." And I say, hey, I personally don't think there is anything bad or wrong in marrying someone from another tribe. Once all that matters the most is love between lovers.
As in the love, everything.
He also said, shall we not say that Igbo, Hausa, Ijo, Yoruba, etc. should go your way?
No.
This is funny. This is funny. Actually,
let me just finish with what I was saying.
Okay,
before.
yeah, please.
So the ladies on the group chat were actually angry that if you love me, you need to speak with me or something like that. Guys, naturally, we are not the speaking type. If a guy should sit with you and actually speak with you, it means that the guy has this notion. He has already sampled you that even if you don't solve this problem,
you bring ideas.
You would bring in ideas.
Okay.
There are ladies that you will speak to. For a guy to talk to you, to open up his life problems to you, even as the wife, it means that no, you are valuable. It's not only valuable.
What do you mean, even as the wife?
Even as the wife, see, men. That is how men are wired. If we don't see you as a problem solver, as someone that will be able to solve that problem, even if you won't solve it, you will not amplify it, or you'll be able to feel what we are feeling.
Well, I think I've heard that from someone before, actually.
Guys don't just talk to anybody.
Yeah.
I can't just open my mouth and
that is why it is good to marry your best friend.
It's not about marrying best friend.
No, let me talk. Be with your best friend. Be with someone you can share everything with. You know that this person, but
most of the times, these best friends are actually nice guys, and ladies don't like nice guys until they are damaged. Then they come back. No, that's just the fact. Ladies don't like the nice guys. They don't like them. It is when maybe they've reached like 31 years and they are going to church to carry me, they go mass.
So this 31 years old, that's
can you imagine?
Maybe when they are old, that is when they will now want to settle down with a nice guy. A nice guy that the time has boring.
Bad guy.
That is not interesting.
I beg our lovely viewers, please, we want to know what you think about why celebrity marriages fail.
It's just due to the communication.
Yeah, taking a case study of what happened to Funke Akindele, Chacha, AK, and who again? There are a lot of them. Fabi, something like that, right?
Is Mr. Oluwaseyi is he a relationship expert?
I think he is.
He wrote another thing here. Okay. He said, "No, why don't you put aside all differences, be it ethnic, religious, or whatever? We all are from one creator under one umbrella." Okay. He said, "Let the Igbo man marry the Yoruba woman if he loves her. Allow the Hausa man to marry the Igbo woman if he loves her. Allow the Christian man to marry that Muslim lady that he wants to marry."
But do you actually think?
Can you marry a Christian lady? Enough? Can you marry a Christian lady?
It's not about asking me if I can marry a Christian lady. Can a Christian lady marry me? That is it. Can a Christian lady agree to marry me? Because most of the time, Muslims actually want to marry a Christian. Okay. But Christians are the ones that
I want to marry you.
Yeah, I know.
Something's about to go down. Oh,
that one is a joke because actually that's just it.
Okay.
Islamically, it is permitted to marry a Christian.
And you are allowed to practice Christianity.
Of course.
Really?
Of course. It is just
her?
a personal decision. If you want her to change or her own personal decision to decide to change. Yes, Islamically, that's how it is. This guy. How is it?
This guy is a cheat. This guy is a cheat.
You've been saying this thing. Are you sure that you guys have not had one or two? And
which one or two?
Because you've been saying, how do you know he's a cheat? And whenever you say he's a cheat, he laughs. He wouldn't even say I'm not. He would just laugh like, he would just like stop saying it.
You cannot understand what's going on, but this guy is a cheat. As I'm looking at him with this man, he's a cheat.
What is this?
No.
Hey,
don't like it.
So guys, we are gradually coming to the end of the show.
Yes,
honestly, we are coming. I really enjoyed this thing.
There are more comments. This Oluwase, he has his comments on the definition more. He said and to talk about the implication, there would only be implication when we bring in differences, suicide, bloodbaths, murder, etc. He said we shouldn't forget the quote that says that love conquers multitude of sins, and I say cool, bro.
But wait, let's be realistic in this sense. I think the euphoria of love is just too hyped. If love is enough, I think the first question I should ask is that, is love actually enough to sustain a marriage?
Love is not enough.
Love is not enough.
Because it has to be a mutual thing between the two.
And what I even advise is that someone you would marry, it does not necessarily mean that it's someone you love. I can say that.
Okay.
Just be able to walk with the person.
Well, do you know? There's a saying that says you don't fall in love before marriage.
Yes. If you fall in love before marriage, there's a tendency that few years or few months into the marriage, the love will clear in your eyes like this. Everything will just clear.
Love will blind, and marriage now
marriage will open your eyes.
That's
you just marry someone you can walk with, someone you can easily forgive, someone you can talk to, someone you are free with. That's someone you should just get married to. It's not okay, I love the guy, he's romantic, he's this, he's that. No.
Alright guys, I think
we have come to the end of the show.
But before we actually come to the end of the show,
okay,
let's rephrase. Like, is that correct? I don't even know.
Let's
like where we started from.
Yeah.
From Peter Obi, yeah, he's vice presidential candidate. Some people
are happy. People like me, I am so happy and excited that finally Mazi Peter Obi.
Okay, you've given him Mazi.
He has finally
picked
a running mate. A man who is like him. And like I said from the beginning of the show, the man Peter Obi is shaking table. He's shaking the political table of Nigeria. He's shaking it. He's making these politicians feel so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And 2023, something is about to happen in Nigeria that eyes have not seen, ears have not heard. Neither have it been written in the heart of men.
Oh my
what
goodness.
is going to happen? You understand? And I like the fact that Peter Obi is making all these old politicians to feel so uncomfortable.
Yes.
And that's the truth. I don't know, what do you guys think?
I think Peter Obi is giving hope to the hopeless.
Yes.
He's giving hope to the youth.
To
like
the youth,
we have the third
to people
force.
like us.
We are actually tired of this APC PDP of a thing. Although Peter Obi is coming from the PDP side, and most of these politicians, they're actually just rotating, just hopping from PDP, APC, NNPP, APGA and everything. But from what we've seen so far and what we've heard, and you should usually use one word: go and verify.
Go and verify.
If
you think they lie, go and verify.
Go and verify. And they have been verifying so far, and we've not been able to nail him to any false accusation or something like that.
Yeah.
So I think it's actually giving hope to the hopeless. It's actually work again.
Yeah.
That there are still good people that are ready to serve Nigerians.
If Peter Obi did not mention this man, people like, I wouldn't have known that there is such a man enough.
Even the man, if someone commented something on Twitter, someone said that the man is a wicked man. Sorry to use that word, wicked. That where has he been since all these days? As good as he is, he now hide himself. He should just come out
since 2003 now, didn't you see?
But he has been hiding himself inside the politics.
He contested in 2018 for presidency now. Didn't you all Nigerian People's Party, ANPP. So
the thing is, Peter Obi is a man with sense. He's a sensible man, and I would advise you all to get your PVC ready come 2023 general election, so you can vote for your
candidate.
for your preference, for your candidates, so
for your
you can know
preferred candidate.
Thank you, preferred candidate.
Yeah.
So get your privacy ready. And also talk about why couples fall out of love. And what can you allow intertribal marriage? Can you marry for someone
not
from
from
another
your
tribe?
Everything just boils down to
that's what we have
communication.
discussed
Just
about
communication
so
is
far.
key.
Thank you guys for staying tuned.
Thank you.
Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your likes. We really appreciate. I remain Adeni Adiola.
And I'm Olajide Taufik.
Our male what are
guest.
Our male guest.
Yeah.
And thank you so much. I remain Zubi Glad. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. We are on Instagram.